C.J. Kafis, naturally a first baseman, but he's out there in right field. They've worked him into that position, try to get him opportunities.
Tanner Bybee will be taking the mound, and he'll be making his 9th career start against Minnesota, and that's the most against any single club that he's made. In his career, he's pitched well against him. He's 2-0 with a .251.
Swing and a miss. He was way out in front of that breaking ball, and Bybee strikes him out. One down here in the first. We'll get a look at that off-speed pitch.
Changeup, yeah.
Take strike 3. Not sure what in the world Ryan Jeffers was looking at, but Bybee strikes out a pair. Twins go in a hurry.
Bailey Ober making his 18th start of the season. See if he can follow the same blueprint back in that April 28th start against the Guardians. 7 2/3 innings, 102 pitches.
Daniel Schneemann 0 for 4 last night. Schneemann punches one toward left center. Back goes Roden, still going back. It's high off the wall. Into second base with a stand-up double is Daniel Schneemann. Boy, I tell you, that didn't miss getting out of here by much.
1 out, no score in the first. And on his jersey day, here's Jose Ramirez batting left-handed. Missed outside, ball 4, threw him a changeup. He was not giving in to Jose Ramirez. The unintentional, intentional walk. 2-men aboard for Kyle Manzardo, who walked Cleveland off with a win last night.
To right center, shallow. Kersey over, coming in. He'll make the play. So weak contact induced by Ober. And there are 2 down for former teammate Carlos Santana, Gold Glove winning first baseman with the Twins a year ago.
Trying to get out of it, and here's a high fly ball to left. Roden is coming in, he gets under it, and he pitches out of trouble here in the first. No runs, a hit, a walk, 2 men left. Head to the second inning, and Cody Clemens will step in, a left-handed batting first baseman. 0-1 here to the hitter.
And there's a base hit for Cody Clemens near the left field line. Is Cody thinking too? You bet. On his way, Kwan will fire high into right field. Cody keeps running. Santana now to third, and Clemens is safe at third base.
A rare throwing error by Stephen Kwan.
That's a pretty good job of base running right there, seeing that he airmailed. So it's going to be a double anyway. Stephen probably should have just held on to it.
Twins have a runner at third, no score in the second.
And inside to Wallner, and that's ball 4. So Wallner is on, and the Twins have 2 on.
Twins at the corners, but now 1 down in this scoreless second inning.
Swing and a miss. Hey, struck him out with the old change of pace. His 3rd strikeout. Man, did he need one there.
And Tanner Bybee 1 out away from getting out of this mess. Twins still at the corners.
Weak ground ball hit to second. Rocchio a little trouble with it, but recovers in plenty of time to throw him out. Tanner Bybee, like a true ace, gets out of a major jam, no score. And now the Guardians are set up.
You've got men at the corners going down to the bottom part of the lineup and a chance to get on the board.
Arias rips one up the alley in right center. And now the Guardians have runners at the corners with nobody out in the Major League debut of C.J. Kafis.
Family in attendance. Everybody locked in. Look how on edge they are. To short. Only play is at first. And C.J. Kafis in his Major League debut has an RBI ground out. And he gives Cleveland a 1-0 lead.
He's getting a standing ovation. Coming back to the third base dugout. Cleveland's got a 1-0 lead on the ground out by Kafis. 1-0 ball game. Cleveland with the lead. Schneemann doubled off the wall in left center first time up.
As Daniel Schneemann booms one out of here to deep right field, and it's 2-0 Cleveland. His 10th home run of the season, and he got all of it. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a dinger.
Now Daniel Schneemann with a towering drive to right has hit his 10th home run and put Cleveland up 2-0. And that's 22 home runs given up by Bailey Ober.
Popped up foul, Lewis over, and Royce measuring at the tarp, stretching, and Royce saying he caught that. He did!
Wow.
Royce Lewis never gave up on that ball. From sunshine to shade to the tarp to the mesh, and Lewis made that play.
Leans up against the tarp, and he makes a brilliant catch. Makes a phenomenal grab for out number 2.
That's inside ball 4. So Clemens leads off and reaches base for the 2nd time today. Wallner coming up.
Wallner reached on a walk back in the 2nd inning of this game against Tanner Bybee.
As Wallner crushes to right field and deep. Back it goes, and this game is tied. So Matt Wallner, a game-tying 2-run homer, is 14th, and it's a 2-2 game. And the Moose was hungry there. No doubter off the bat.
2-run shot to tie the ball game and drive in his 24th run batted in. And Wallner can touch them all.
Top of the order for the Twins here in the 5th. Alan Roden has struck out twice today. Tanner Bybee just hit the 70 pitch mark.
Here's a sharply hit ball, left center field, and that one's going to run towards the wall. Heading for extra bases is Roden, and he's going to be in there as he slides safely into second base in his first hit as a Minnesota Twin. Here's Trevor Larnach, who will step in.
Base hit to center field. Roden rounding third base, and he is going to try and score. Schneeman's throw to the plate is on line, and Roden's safe. So for now, the Twins take a 3-2 lead. Larnach an RBI single. Good throw from Schneeman.
Well, Roden got a great jump off the bag at second base and just kept running.
Just in front of the tag.
Twins have their first lead here in the top of the 5th inning.
Schneeman broke back, and now charging in, won't get it. And Larnach read that well. He'll make second base. Boy, Schneeman, he was frozen in center field off the crack of the bat. He went back, and then no chance to come in and try and catch that.
That'll be a base hit for Jeffers. Larnach moves up to second, and the infielders come in, probably telling him, hey, you made a good pitch. Don't worry about it.
So with 2 outs and the Twins with the lead here, 3-2, top of the 5th inning, it brings up the third baseman Royce Lewis, 1 for 2 today.
Line fair down the left field line. Rounding third is Larnach. He will score. Jeffers stops at third base. An RBI double for Royce Lewis, and the Twins have a 4-2 lead. So a clutch 2-out hit there from Lewis. His second knock today, his 11th double.
Now Stephen Kwan played that one perfectly in the left field corner, but the good news for the Twins, it's a clutch 2-out RBI double for Royce Lewis.
And that's going to do it for Bybee.
8 hits in 4 2/3 innings. A disappointing day for Tanner Bybee. Line drive, left center field. Kwan moving over.
And the inning ends there, but the Twins have their first lead, scoring 2 runs. So Ober back-to-back strikeouts. He has fanned now 3 of the last 4. So 2 down, Daniel Schneeman. Zaley has not solved him yet today. Hawk, a double and a home run.
No, this is the guy's giving him trouble.
Line to left of the base hit. He's 3 for 3.
He is hot today.
2-out single keeps it going here in the 5th inning. And here is Jose Ramirez, tying run at the plate. 21 homers, 32 stolen bases.
Crushed. Deep right field. Tie game.
Home run, Ramirez. Tie game at 4. Number 22 for Jose Ramirez.
That didn't take long to tie it up, did it? With 2 outs, struck out the first 2 batters, then you get a double and a homer.
Well, it wouldn't be a Twins-Guardians game at Progressive Field if it wasn't back and forth and close.
Matt Festa got the last out of the 5th. He'll stay on to work the 6th. 4-4.
Check swing. He went around. Julian, strikeout victim number 1 for Matt Festa.
It's going to bring up Deshaun Kersey. Swing and a miss. Festa blows it by him. Back-to-back strikeouts for the right-hander. But Eric Sabrowski is coming on to face Alan Roden with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He gassed him with a high fastball. 3 strikeouts for Guardians pitching here in the 6th. And Eric Sabrowski back out here now. He's gone an inning and a third of perfect relief. Blew it right past him. So Eric Sabrowski faces 5 batters, strikes out 3 of them. All 5 retired. What a job. Nick Enright coming on here with 1 out of the 8th inning. He'll be facing Royce Lewis. He has 2 hits. Swing and a miss. He went fishing, but he didn't have a lure.
What a wicked slider that was. Cleveland pitchers have struck out 11 Twins today. Got him swinging with a fastball at 96.
The bullpen has been perfect. 10 up, 10 down.
Ramirez tied the game in the 5th with a 2-out, 2-run homer down the right field line. It's the last scoring we've had, 4-4 here in the 8th. Swung on, line drive toward the gap, right center, base hit. Cut off by Wallner, the right fielder. Jose with a 2-hit game. Go-ahead run. 1 out, 1 on, 8th inning, 4-4. Here's Carlos Santana.
Left center field.
Come on.
Racing in, Roden can't get there. And Jose, he had to make sure, so he only goes to second. He wasn't going to get the 3rd anyway.
No, get your runner in scoring position, the go-ahead run.
There is 1 out. Bo Naylor will be the batter, and he had a single way back in the 2nd inning.
Bo Naylor, high first pitch swing percentage player.
Ripped to right field. Base hit. Here comes Jose with a go-ahead run. Santana
Bo Naylor has a 2-hit game. Cleveland finding a way late in a game here at Progressive Field to continue to torture the Twins.
Hunter Gaddis will try to notch the save here in the ninth. He needs 3 outs, working with a 1-run lead.
As he cracks one to center field, Angel Martinez going back to the track, to the wall, and it's in play and off the wall. Julian on his way to second base, and there's a good start. Leadoff double here in the 9th inning. And Julian, he wasn't running. So some frustration there for Julian. Wasn't running immediately, but he comes out of the game for better speed in Austin Martin.
That's the tying run at second. Gaddis to Kersey. The pitch bunted back foul. Unbelievable. How can you be hitting 115 in the major leagues and not be able to get a sac bunt down in the 9th inning? That'll go as a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He buried that slider down and in. Rodin had no chance.
Twins down to their last out. 2 down. Trevor Larned the batter. 2 for 4. Cleveland pitching today, racking up the strikeouts again.
Everybody up on their feet. The 2-2.
Swing and a miss. Ball game. Gaddis comes in, gets his first ever professional save. They knock off the Twins today, 5-4.